I do. Welcome back. Happy Monday. Last week was retreat week, and some of you came along, and some of you have been there before. So you know what a magical time that is to go away with good friends for the purpose of, well, just the purpose of living life to the full, realizations, understanding, love, experience, all of that. And it really makes one's head swim with ideas, insights, revelations, possibilities, etc., etc. So my head is swimming with ideas. This week might be a little bit of a potpourri, but I'm, of course, I'm hoping that whatever comes out is helpful and of service and gives us some healing, insight, and integration, all those good things. So, and and again, these ideas are for suggestive purposes only. Disclaimer. Uh, I was thinking that you ever wondered why you wrestle with the same sort of general problem your whole life? We've talked about it from a lot of different angles, but it's, some things just seem to be, they quote unquote dog us our whole life, and a certain way we feel about life. And we've done we've done everything, damn it. We've been to those meetings, we've been to this therapist, that psychiatrist, we've done that diet, we've read this book, we did this self-help program, we did that human potential thing, we've prayed, we've meditated, and whatever it is just seems to be quote unquote ever present. So today, in various ways, I'll kind of weave that in, but there are so many other good topics this week. Uh, well, why is that? And I kind of woke up this morning. There's a way that I feel every morning when I wake up. I don't wake up to an alarm clock. I wake up to a loud, thumping, surging adrenaline alarm that sounds like a fire alarm going off inside my head. I don't mean to dramatize it. That's just the way it is. It's kind of been that way my whole life. In other words, it's kind of like alert. And I've heard other people in the recovery movement talk about this. They wake up and there's kind of like vultures on the bedpost waiting for them. And I ain't complaining. I'm just saying it's like, well, I've been working on that for a while. I mean, I do meditate on occasion. I do a little bit of yoga. I've said a couple of prayers, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, well, why is that still there? And so anyway, it kind of occurred to me that if you're a human on the planet right now, one of the 8 billion humans that are on the planet right now of this species, it could be important to remember that on this planet have lived, according to estimates, about 110 to 120 billion humans. So most human beings are not on this side. Most human beings are on the other side. Now, when I use the phrase the other side, you know darn well what I'm talking about. We're on this side of reality. The other side, of course, is the heavenly side, the astral side, the ethereal side, the godly side, the sacred side, and we're on this side. On this side, there's a great sensation or inclination to feel separate, isolated, apart from, wandering through a meaningless universe, blah, blah, blah. We know that. We know the difference between, we know there's the other side, right? You wouldn't be listening to me. You wouldn't be part of this if you didn't know there was the other side. Right now we're on this side. So because we're on this side and we have the opportunity to heal way more than just ourselves. We are way more than one individual unit. We also know that. We know we're part of an infinite conscious collective. We know that we're one. So if I'm working on something that doesn't go away for a long period of time, and so are you, then we're here to heal all of the collective. We're here to heal everybody that's on this side. We're here to heal all of our ancestors, our previous generations. We know our previous generations passed on baggage to us of fear, worry, disease, depression, addiction, and all the things that they couldn't address in their lifetime, either because didn't have the time or they were unwilling. But we are here to heal far more than ourselves. And every generation, not only every individual, every generation has healing to do for themselves, their ancestors, and their generation. As an example, imagine you were a farm boy born in Iowa in 1921. You're living a nice, clean, healthy lifestyle. You're picking the corn. You're doing whatever you do with the cows. I'm not familiar with farming at all, but you're being a good Iowa cowboy, farm boy, and it's 1921, and you turn 20 in 1941. Today, a day that will live in infamy. So we know what happened. And instead of working out your karma on the farm, you went to Guadalcanal, you went to Iwo Jima, you jumped off a little metal boat on June 6, 1944. In other words, there's a lot that we're assigned to work on in this lifetime. And for those of us today, if we're dealing with disease, depression, we're dealing with PTSD, we're dealing with something that seems to be, you don't exactly remember what you did to earn it. You don't know you've worked really hard to make it go away. Be of especially good cheer because of the freedom you've achieved for your own soul and how you're helping so many hundreds, thousands, possibly millions of other souls to be free and to be liberated of the baggage of ancestral, that sort of baggage, addiction, disease, depression. Every day that you continue to fight and work on your freedom, we're all essentially liberated individually. Now we're doing work for the collective. And when we get back to the other side, there will be great welcoming and great good cheer, but we don't have to wait to get to the other side. We can remember that our burden here is light and our yoga is easy. And remember that if we're suffering through something, that we're doing it for the good of all, and it's only for a little while. Anyway, that's one of the topics this week. Stay tuned for more fascinating, unusual topics. I'll see you all tomorrow.